Michael Hernandez of MLH Media and Valley Fight News, and I'm here today with a very special guest, a 559 fights in 99 co-main event participant, the one that has stayed through it all, the one through all the matchup changes, George Burgos. How you doing today, brother?
What's up, man? Pretty good in yourself?
Hey man, not doing too bad. So, how you doing, man? You've had quite the hectic training camp, and not so much with the actual training itself, which is kind of an odd thing to say. You've been dealing with a little bit of an opponent mishap, which really hasn't been so much of the opponent thing, just things happening, bad luck happening. How's it feel on your end, being the other guy, having to respond to all this?
I feel okay about it. No, it's part of the game. It's stuff happens. So, a lot of respect to the fighters who do accept the fight. So, just gonna stay focused, stay hungry, and come out and do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, did you get any word on why Jeffrey was not able to participate in this event? I know that he is kind of more a little bit looking towards the professional route. I also heard that there was some weight cut issues. I don't really know the whole story. Did you perhaps have a tidbit on why exactly the fight was able to go through?
No, I have really no clue exactly what happened. I'm just guessing and heard around. It's just an injury that occurred. So, hopefully, he has a fast recovery and comes out
Yeah,
better.
no, that's definitely unfortunate too. Very talented athlete over there in the Salinas area, but we got a very
Definitely.
talented athlete over here in the Fresno area wanting a fight for that flyweight championship. Strap that's kind of not really had a name to it for a little bit here, and you got another opponent now, Robert Lopez, fresh off of a victory over at 209 beatdown for a title over there. How does it feel to know that your opponent took this fight basically on a couple days' notice? I mean, it was a little bit later in the week. How does it feel for you to kind of just be into this matchup, and like, does it feel a little bit advantageous, or do you just feel the same? Is it like, hey, I'm still sticking to my game plan and still doing what I got to do for this fight?
Oh, definitely, man. I'm gonna always stick to my game plan. I'm just gonna come out and just do my thing. I'm just very grateful that I do have an opponent that I can come out and put on the show for the promotion and for my people.
Yeah, and for your people of Parlier, you are one of the pride and joys over there for the Parlier community, along with the Avalos brothers and a couple of other people. How does it feel to come from a community like that? I feel Parlier is one of those small towns in the Central Valley that often has people get a lot of love. A lot of people from that town often do big things because of the people that support them. So, how does it feel to be from a city like Parlier and to represent them going into this fight for a pretty big opportunity here at 559 fights?
Oh, it feels amazing, man. It feels great to be part of your community, and then being able to be around teammates that are also from the small town, and being able to have them support me on my way up as well. So it feels
Yeah,
great.
yeah, and you didn't know those Avalos brothers before going and training over there at Dethrone, from what I had heard. But was there a reason in particular why you chose to go to Dethrone out of a lot of other gyms? You're living over there in the Parlier area, a little bit of a drive for you to head over to Dethrone. Was there any reason in particular why it was Dethrone over all other gyms in the area?
No, it wasn't a particular reason. I just didn't know where to start fighting at. And I actually had an old coach, a friend of mine from the high school, who was going at that gym for a while. And I would see him post here and there. And then eventually I texted him and said, "Hey, man, what do you do in your gym? Are you guys like a fight gym?" He was like, "Yeah, yeah, you come on by, check it out, and this and that." So I came by, checked it out, signed up, created an account. Um, Started going to the gym. Been in that gym since day one, and um, I guess I just flew off from there, and I just ended up just being lucky and hitting the right gym with Mike Moreno and having Rick Falcon on the side. So it was a great opportunity that I took, and it's been a blessing since.
Yeah, how is your relationship with Rick Falcon and Mike Moreno, both the two heads over there at Dethrone? I know both those guys definitely put a lot into their athletes, a lot into their guys, and you're one of those top amateur fighters for them, kind of becoming one of the molds for the other amateurs that are looking to develop and looking to eventually go to this kind of the same reigns you've been on. I mean, you're a three-time title contender now, no matter what it is, and you've been pretty successful for yourself in your MMA career. So just detail your relationship with those two gentlemen and how it probably impacts the rest of the gym as well.
With Mike Moreno, since day one, he's been just a great coach, a great father, a great person, a great leader. So I've never had a problem with Mike. I love that guy. He's a great mentor for sure. I always look up to him. So great guy for sure. Rick, he's always been there. Also, same guy. You walk in, you see Rick, you're like, you got to put a smile on your face. You gotta love that guy, man. So you can't miss his bald head, guy. So uh, I love that guy, man. He's always been a day one guy. So much love for them both.
Yeah, Rick Falcon, definitely one of those gentlemen that will always help you out in a time of need and will always be there for you whenever you need them. Even in a time of hardship of mentally, you can rely on either Rick or Mike or any of those guys. So that's pretty cool to know that you guys not only have the talent over there. I mean, obviously Mike Miranda, former professional fighter, guy that's been there at that level, guys that's been and seen a lot of things at the MMA level that probably a lot of you guys are a little bit new to. So to have somebody like that guiding you guys through the way, and also to have somebody as wise as Rick helping you guys out on the managing side, it definitely is they're definitely very advantageous to you guys. A lot of things in your favor over there at Dethrone, and it has definitely taken a lot of work. But for you over in Parlier, I see you do a little bit of your own work. You are doing a little bit of remodeling, do some painting on the side. Detail how that has that ever intertwined with your fighting? Have you ever been able to perhaps be able to talk someone into going into the fight game, or maybe sponsoring you for an event or something for some work that you've done for a client? Or has it really been kind of separate? Have you separated your business from your quote unquote pleasure?
Oh, definitely, man. I gotta separate business from the gym stuff, man, because that stuff can interfere. Always remain focused. But overall, the gym has definitely been a great impact on me as well as my business. Little things that I do in my business, just small handyman work and a lot of paint work is what I do. And main reason I got started my own business was it allowed me to create my own little schedule and do my own thing and place people when I wanted to place them at, and make sure I always had my training schedule as well. So it was a great opportunity, a great blessing that I took, and it's been great since, and it's growing now.
Yeah, you guys are growing exponentially. I always see you posting some sort of work. It seems like every other week. I mean, besides for even the fight camps, I feel like you're
Yeah.
definitely staying busy. But has there been any sort of time where you've ever felt like, oh man, like I want to do this sort of tournament, or I want to do this, but you also have a job or something, or you have a fight that same day? Has there ever been anything like that sort of situation?
Yeah, sometimes it kind of interferes, work is always going to be a hassle. So, having hard workouts in the gym and then having some hard days at work definitely don't mix. So, being a strong on the inside definitely takes you a long way with this type of game. And yeah, man, I mean, just remaining focused and just doing what I can do to get by and be successful in life.
Has there been anything different that you've been doing going into this fight camp that maybe a little bit different from your previous fight camps? I know that you definitely have a lot more training partners as previous to before. I feel like a lot more MMA guys have joined over there at the Dethrone location. Seen a little bit of that with your Instagram posts. You guys all kind of cutting weight together, helping you out. How has it been for you to not only gain some new training partners, but also possibly gain some new friends outside of the octagon? And
Nothing different, man. Just coming in every day, putting in the work, listening to my coaches. But overall, with new faces in the gym, it's been great, man. Just having those warriors in there, training with them, and coming out knowing you got a good workout. It's been a great opportunity just having them around and building some knowledge with them around and creating more smiles in the gym, and just seeing our gym grow in general, man. It just puts a smile on my face because just more training partners, more a bigger family, and more love for us. So yeah, man, just excited for our gym and see what's new for us.
Yeah, your guys' gym is definitely doing some pretty big things. You guys have a couple guys fighting on this card. You guys got Joey. You guys also have Larry Zavala, and you also have another title opportunity in Isaiah Munoz. How has it been for
Isaiah
you to
Munoz. Yeah.
how's it been for you to have another teammate in a title camp as well? Has it been a little bit, has it brought up the intensity perhaps during training? Have you felt like, oh man, like this is a different level of intensity, a different level of ferocity in the air when you're training with them? Because you guys are near each other in weight. He's at 135, you're at 125. How is it to possibly know bringing the chance of two belts to that Dethrone 125 and 135?
It feels great, man. Definitely very exciting. It definitely has brought up the intensity in our gym. Me and Munoz, when we do partner up, we're definitely not going easy on each other. We're always pushing each other to our limits and making sure we, do what we got to do and get it done and go home with a smile no matter what. So, it's been a great camp, man. Having those type of people around, and it's exciting to have my teammates go by me as we go and reach out for these belts.
You definitely have a lot of guys that seems to be at the at near your weight class. I mean, obviously not right at 125. You have Johnny Reyes over there at 125 now, but a lot of guys at that 135 to 155 range. Do you oftentimes like going with those bigger guys to kind of test to see where you're at, or do you like to kind of just be right at your level? Because oftentimes I've seen a lot with the smaller, it's harder for you guys to find training partners because being 125, it's often a little more difficult to find somebody right at your weight. Are you often eager to go with these guys that are a little bit bucked up in weight, or are you a little bit like let me go off to the side a little bit?
No, man. In our gym, man, you don't get to pick your training partners, man. You just go in, whoever's available, and just start getting the work in. Of course, we go in there smart. We train smart. We don't do anything stupid that's gonna hurt each other. So, to answer your question, though, I go in there all the time, and I'm always in with those bigger guys. So I love it, man. Those bigger guys are cool.
Yeah, you definitely got some pretty big guys over there. We just spoke about Larry Zavala. He's one of those middleweights, a big middleweight over there at Dethrone. You also have the former grappling champion, former heavyweight grappling champion as well over there. And you also have Chris Lewis, another heavyweight as well in the pro scene.
Yeah.
So definitely have from all weight classes, to work with. So that is definitely pretty cool to experience every single day for you, man. But is there anything that you're looking forward to, with this title strap opportunity? Because obviously the winner of this fight is going to go on to fight Javi Torres at 559 fights 100. Have you been a little bit? Does it feel like this is almost like a step up fight, or are you still taking this fight as a like this is my title shot opportunity? This is not an interim title. This is my title.
Yeah, I definitely had a mentality of going in there and just doing what I gotta do. And to me, it's just the next fight that's up next. So I'm going in there, handle business, and do what I gotta do. And then once I have that belt on my waist, then for sure I'm gonna know I'm the champ, and know I'm gonna go in there September, and I'm gonna defend it and come out as a champ as well.
Yeah, it's going to be on Mexican Independence Day as well. Does that hold a little bit
Yeah.
more of a pride to you if you do get to fight on that 559 fights 100 card?
Oh, dude, that's freaking cool, man. Party all night, man. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. For any of the winners on 559 fights
Yeah.
100, it is definitely
Yeah.
going to be a pretty fun night out there. And then
Oh,
also
definitely.
that night, it's going to be the rematch, the long-awaited rematch, Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko 2.
Yeah.
Mexico's only champion now is going to be defending
Yeah.
her belt, so that will also be a pretty big day for Mexico as well. Just not only in the UFC, but possibly over there in the amateurs. If you are getting a title shot, I know you definitely get a lot of love whenever you perform at 559 fights. Has there been anybody in particular that you really wanted to give a shout out to, a big thanks to for this training camp? Was there anybody, any training partner in particular, any sponsor that was really helping you out with getting stuff ready for this camp? Anybody in particular that you really just wanted to give a huge shout out to for their help helping you out?
Just a big shout out to my gym overall, my coaches, Mike Moreno, Coach Lamar, Rick Falcon, Rudy, all those guys, man, have been in the gym. You guys they've been a great help to me, great support, and they've been great training partners. So yeah, man, just big shout out to Team Dethrone, and time to go out and represent them on Saturday night, man.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a pretty exciting night. Have you heard anything about your opponent, about Robert? Obviously you've been doing a little bit of studying. He has a couple of fights on tape, but are you excited to get in there with the guy? With his level. I mean, he's a black belt in Muay Thai, very skilled, very crafty striker. So are you excited to get in there with another guy that can throw a lot like you? Because you definitely have a lot of striking in your arsenal as well.
Oh yeah, man, I'm excited. I don't got too much study on this guy. I just know he's 3-0, I believe. So just a late notice kid that took the fight. I'm just excited that I got someone in front of me. I'm gonna go out and just do my thing. And I mean, if he wants to keep it striking, let's keep it striking. Want to go to the ground, let's go to the ground. So whatever game he wants to play, well, we'll end up playing my game at the end of the night. So let's have some fun though.
Yeah, it's almost like it's the Valley versus Tracy, California in a sense for this upcoming card because you got Ramon Cornejo, he's going to be facing off against Mark Felix for that Camo State Featherweight Championship. And then you
That's
also
right.
have
Yeah.
you facing off against Robert Lopez, and that he's also from the same gym as Ramon. So it's almost like a little bit of a Valley versus Tracy in a sense,
I
and
guess so. Yeah.
you guys are possibly looking to come out be 2-0 and with both of those belts staying over in the 559 possibly, man. So that is a definitely a huge storyline heading into this one. It will be pretty interesting to see how it plays out. Wishing the best for you coming up into this fight, man. Has there anything else you wanted to really get off your chest? Anything you wanted to say to your opponent for this upcoming fight? I know you've obviously had a lot of opponents kind of change for this upcoming one, but is there anything you wanted to say to Robert in particular or to any of the fans coming out to enjoy 559 Fights 99?
I just want to say thank you to my opponent for taking a late notice. Much love, man. Appreciate it. And for my fans, just be ready for a show and let's come out and let's have some fun and let's have a blast.
Hey, man, I think that's the best way we can end it off here, man.
Yeah.
Michael Hernandez of MLH Media and Valley Fight News. And you can catch our man, George Burgos, at the 559 bout for the 559 Fights flyweight belt. And guess what? They will be going back at it. The winner of this one at 559 Fights 100 against Javi Torres for the Cano State Flyweight Championship, as well as the Flyweight 559 Fights belt. So this has a whole lot on the line. I'm very excited to see the outcome of this, man. Wishing you the best, George. And yeah, man, that's all I got to say for you today, my brother.
Thanks, man.